My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Abigail. And I didn't know what to expect from this movie. I never watched a trailer, and I'm very mixed on radio silence. But I went in hoping to have a fun time, and thankfully, this movie delivers. Let's begin talking about the cast, and Melissa Barrera is the star of this movie, and I think she's terrible. I do not think she's a good actress, and all this hype behind her feels very manufactured due to political reasons. And yeah, like she doesn't have an ounce of screen presence. But then we get to Dan Stevens, who I think is such a great, underused actor. He has so much personality and he just sells you on everything he needs to. Alicia Wheel, I think, is really great as well. This is one of her first roles, but she's menacing when she needs to be. She's manipulative when she needs to be. She's sweet and innocent when she needs to be. She just is able to do everything so incredibly well. I was really impressed by her. Catherine Newton, between this movie and Lisa Frankenstein, she's just having a great year. She's very attractive here, and I think she brings plenty of personality to her character. And even in the latter bits of the movie, she has more to do, and I think she does it flawlessly. She just showcases so much range, and I'm really impressed by her as an actress. She continues to grow and get better. Then you've got Kevin Durand, who, I'm going to be honest, he just looked like a jacked up version of Elon Musk. Like, that's what I thought of. But I do think he does a pretty good job here. His character is, they go for every predictable joke you think they might, but I still think he does a good job. Then you've got Angus Cloud, who I think does a very good job in this movie. William Cutlet has really nothing to do. I thought he was just given really weak material, unfortunately. Giancarlo Esposito, I think he's amazing in Breaking Bad. I think he's amazing in Better Call Saul. I think he's great in The Boys. I feel like he's being typecast. I feel like, oh, professional acting guy. Let's get him to do it. And I just wish he would star in the movie and showcase his range. I feel like he's been put inside of a box, and I just feel like the movie even teases his character could do more, but they don't even dedicate themselves to it. And I found their handling of this character to be frustrating. And then Matthew Good's in this movie, and I won't say too much, but his character is built up to, and when I saw that it was Matthew Good, I'm just like, really? That's who all the build-up was for? Him? I don't consider it to be a spoiler, but underwhelming casting choice, I would say. But the premise of this movie itself is very good. Evil, ballerina, vampire, what could go wrong with that? The movie takes advantage of it in every possible way. I love the one location setting with everyone trapped inside this mansion. I thought that made for an interesting plot. And I do like how this movie is fully aware of the rules in vampire movies, and they play around with some. So like, garlic does nothing, but something else might do something. And oh no, somebody got bit. Will they turn into a vampire? Will they not? You never know what's going to happen because the movie has its own set of rules, and they know about your preconceived expectations going into this movie. So it's very playful in that regard, and I think for the most part it was a huge positive. It's what kept this movie feeling fresh and kept it feeling new. It also keeps you on edge because, once again, you never know what's going to work and what's not. I thought the world building was great. There were some new rules regarding the vampire here, which I thought was really great. There was a bit of music. It's not original for this movie, it's famous, but it's used many times in this movie, and I felt like every time it was used effectively. So I loved that. The editing in this movie, in one scene specifically, was really impressive. So overall, the filmmaking was actually a huge positive. I think the movie is really well shot, and I love how brutal and bloody this movie is. It is just so over the top, and it's just absurd in the best way possible. I also think the movie manages to be quite funny. I laughed quite a few times, and I was definitely enjoying myself. So, like, this is a very easy to watch movie. It's entertaining. It's just a good time. Like, despite my issue with Melissa Barrera and a few other characters, I was still going to give this movie a high grade. But then the last 15 minutes happen. And it's so frustrating because they just made every wrong decision possible. There is a moment where the movie does something, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to love this climax. And then from that point on, they just backtrack and make it's baffling how badly they fucked up here. It's almost embarrassing, to be quite honest, and it really ended the movie on a whimper. Like, even the decision of who the good guys are and who the bad guys are, I was just like, really? Like, just nothing about it worked for me. So, yes, it's just, yeah. But no, I had a fun time with this movie. It's a very easy watch. It can be funny. It's bloody. I love the way it plays around with your expectations of vampire movies. I think the cast brings enough personality to this movie. It may have a terrible lead performance, and I think the ending sucks, but I still had a good time with this movie. So I'm giving Abigail a 7 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Abigail? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin, out.